a campaign for end SARS. So many celebrities, they don't come out, they say, it dey too much. Say the gas campaign, say make the end SARS, because wetin they don dey do to we country people don over bad yo. So this video, me, I no go too much talk it, okay? I go just run am, me una see wetin dey happen. How many celebrities they react, Whiskey to many of them, Davido, William Chamber, many of them my correct people there, many of them I no waste on time, many of them when I go see them. Then Osibanjo too, vice president too, follow guess until with a shook mouth put inside the matter. So all of this one when I go see how South then they treat our people for this video. But the level there be say no be every of the video now if you post here, because the way where then they rugged people with YouTube no go even agree make I even post. They go come out the video, so no be all the videos where I put. Yeah,
I live in Lagos and I drive a Mercedes. Now I know how many times the police have stopped me in the worst manner because there's a young boy in a Mercedes, and when they see that I'm an actor, they calm down. Now I have a friend as well that is into real estate, responsible young man that drives a Mercedes also, and I know how many times his car has been invaded, how they've stopped him in the most awful, rude manner because he has a car. Now that is just one. I have seen so many innocent people run away from the very system, the very police that is supposed to save us, and in their running, either they have an accident and die, not because they are guilty, but because they have seen what police do to people like them, young people like them. This has to stop, and I'm calling on Mr. President to end SARS now. It is now obvious that it's intentional. These things are happening because the authorities from the top have not said or done anything about it. But if we can all come together and put a stop to this thing, innocent people are dying just because of this thing. And I urge you, Mr. President, and whoever this has to reach to put a stop to this madness, because the outcome might not be good. The outcome might not be good. You might not like where this is going to. So I urge the government to end SARS now.
So as Buhari sympathize with Trump, we get corona and Whiskey come blast him. Say Donald Trump is not your business, old man. Police stroke SARS still paying Nigerian youth on a daily. Do something. Nothing concern you for America. Face your country. Alright, so Malian boss follow Chukma up for the matter. This way they talk, they look like say they fear me person no can give you slap. Alright, so may we watch the video.
I'm just gonna talk my own opinion, like, you know, really deep down. Me personally, I don't think end SARS is the problem. It's not about end SARS. What are you talking about end SARS? If you end SARS, war, police, they're not gonna end police. Police is still going to shoot, or someone else with a gun is gonna shoot. That's not what it is. You need to stop the shooting. It's not about ending SARS, because, like, to be honest, there's a lot of SARS that actually done their work. Not all police are bad. They're not all bad. Some of them are actually good, you know. Some of them are good. Do you get me? There's some SARS that actually done a lot of work. Do you understand? Like, the SARS that's actually working. You can't just say end SARS just because one SARS or two SARS fucked up.
So this one a video where SARS just enter some girl's house, can't they search anyhow without permission. I wish when I go carry panty we get bloody.
I thought like we are criminals or something.
Shut up!
Hey. Hey. Hey, God.
Are you not criminal?
I don't laugh. My hair. My hair.
Is that the way you're supposed to address them?
Is this the way they are supposed to come into our house early in the morning?
What is in your house?
So we have seen in pants and hair.
Alright, so this next video now, when SARS extorts 200k from young Nigerians where they hustle. Oh wow.
This AK here, there's no vehicle that's not at AK.
That must surely buy fuel for you.
Are we talking of fuel now?
There's no fuel anything. I beg.
We are talking of where they will get a vehicle going directly. Is it complete? Yeah, check this one.
We say the 100. Like in the Kunke Ichiketa, we say the 150,000.
Maybe you are talking.
50. Yes, this one is no 100 pieces.
500.
These ones now, they just catch guy men them where they carry dreadlock they barb their hair. They barb their hair, waiting be their offense. Why they carry dreadlock for head? Why they put Naira Marley picture for their keke? They be Malians. Now they don't catch them so barb their hair. Barb them people where they find their daily bread and they do their business with their keke, they hustle. They find genuine money. All that intimidation now made they get 50, 100, 200, 1,000, safe. They don't upgrade these days. They collect big money safe. This guy now, when they arrest now, him offense be say he never reached 40 years. In they use 2008 Toyota. As them, their frustration because of the bad things where they do, never allow them see good things, see boss where they use. They can't grab the boy yo. The one way they pain me pass, even though the boy na Yahoo boy, you no go face the law, they go say may find them something. So you see, Yahoo catch Yahoo. Una see the problem? Alright, so now in this other person was at all now in bad pass, they give us emergency number. Might try and whether I go. But none of the numbers they even respond.
Now I'm trying to call a police officer. The PRO, the CRU units here. Seems to have me. You can imagine, Nigerian police force, number 1 law.
Call him again. See the number.
There's a problem inside this country.
Put it on speaker.
Unable to connect.
Alright, so Oga Fazon provokes Wetin talk. He say, why we dey fear to protest? They may buy us. Are they not buying us already? I am every way possible. Now, you can see right again, say ready to enter street, been ready since. We have to move in numbers that cannot buy everyone. So the last one here can say by far the most insensitive government ever in her history. Unbelievable. Just always so. So the last thing we talk there, my village people no allow me see them. So more live on like that. Alright, so the video put picture of person wey cover green, white, green for head, bloody they come out for in eye, then in mouth. They carry SARS name right and there, seal the mouth. The picture looks so emotional and the way they think they so YouTube will just block this video immediately. Now make me cover the face with the love of God. So make I read what it right. Say if we all come together as brothers and sisters and also as citizens of this country, we can end this nonsense. So round town to follow Shukma put, said this has gone long enough and now we must take actions. I will be leading a protest to end SARS on Thursday, October 8, 2020. They must listen to us. They must make effect real and visible. Changes, empty promises won't work this time. Then he can say right again, let's all come out to peacefully reach out to our elected leaders beyond social media. Venue, take off point, Lekki Phase 1, toll gates, 10 a.m. Meseke can follow repost waiting rugged man post say stop police brutality. Has your president, governor, senator or local government chairman said no to police brutality? Ask them why today. So this one na video where so they can open fire for angry people where they try to prevent them from arresting innocent person for Ikeja, Lagos. They feel say they get gonina. That's why then they do all these yet things where then they do so.
So I'm very optimistic that if we stay the course and follow through on all of our plans and all of what we're trying to do, I believe very strongly that we will better days and certainly ahead of us.
Mr. Vice President, my question has to do with the recent reports of attack on Nigerian citizens, especially young people, by Special Anti-Robbery Squad, by the police. Are you aware and how concerned about this situation are you?
I'm very concerned, in fact sometimes angry about what I see happening, to young men and women who are arrested, or in some cases maimed or killed by men of the police force, and in some cases those who man tactical units of the police force, such as SARS and the other different tactical units that they have. It is completely objectively unacceptable. These are individuals who are meant to protect Nigerians. They arrest they arrest maiming, killing of young people, of anyone at all. By these same individuals is completely wrong. It is unlawful, illegal, and anybody, all of those who are involved in this, ought to be investigated and prosecuted. Now, I'm sure today, this afternoon, I had a meeting with the IG of police. We reviewed several of these issues. The president and I have had discussions on this. He's very, very concerned about it. He wants to see a reform of this process, and I'm sure that you are probably aware that the police have issued a statement, the IG has issued a statement looking at all the various issues. In particular, warning against the use of these tactical forces such as SARS for purposes of doing anything other than anti-robbery as it's supposed to be. You cannot have a situation where SARS say they're investigating cybercrime and arresting people, young men and women who are carrying laptops and their phones. This is a major concern because it's all over the place in different states. There's a need, of course, to take serious action. I think that the IG statement today is a good first step. He has clearly said that you cannot even, you must be dressed properly, you must wear a police uniform. You can't say because you belong to a tactical unit of the police, you can dress in your casual clothing, armed with a gun, because people can't even tell the difference between robbers and police if you're not dressed in the proper uniform. The reform is in the offing, and from the IG statement today, I think it's very clear that steps are being taken and that we must follow this through. So I'd like to encourage civil society activists, young men and women who bring this regularly, by the way, to the attention of government and the police. And I think that activism is important because they've been able to bring a lot of these killings and a lot of the illegal activities that we refer to the attention of the police and to the attention of the government. And that's an important part of the process of reform. I think that we all have to work together to ensure that our police and law enforcement agents do what their duty is. Their duty is to protect us and protect our society, protect our livelihood, our homes, etc. I'm very, very confident that we will have a reform police force and that process has already begun.